Why hello and welcome back to Stoneblock 3 Bedrock Edition. My name is Crafty Red Dragon and we're back on episode 3 to do it all again. Well, maybe not so grindy this time. But I have done some work off camera, as you'll soon see, and there is a reason we're starting in the library today. So, first of all, as I mentioned last episode rather briefly, we were missing Snowy. Well, guess what? I found him. He's safe and sound in the library, fast asleep. Silly boy. Anyway, I'm going to try and leave him here as much as I can because he's pretty safe here. I won't lose him and I won't accidentally hit him. So we'll make a little home for him, I think, at some point. But for now, he can stay right where he is. Catch you later, Snowy. I'm off home.
Right, people would...
let's teleport back. And here you go. This is all the work I've been doing while, well, in between episodes, really. So, I cleaned out a big circular area like I said I was going to do. And I've also grassed all the ground. So, mainly I did that with a few pieces of grass and lots of dirt. And it was while I was creating the dirt that I discovered using the compressed stuff. But as you can see, I've now grown a few jungle trees and I've used the wood to decorate the place, and I've also got a few signs up. So I want to show you this one over here. We're going to do a little bit of staircase down into a nether portal. This side over here is going to probably be our storage and maybe some of our machinery that we need to put direct into our storage, but I'm kind of humming and hawing about that. And over here we have a machine room. So this is going to be our initial machine room. I'm going to off camera probably dig out another big circle that'll be 32 blocks wide because, as you'll soon learn, is the machines require a 30 block radius around the generator. So we're going to make a big... Oh, we got a chicken! We're going to make a big room in there for putting some of our machinery in, which is, well... let's see how that goes. You will have seen I haven't increased the garden any. Kind of left it the same, and I've just expanded the grass and we can till some more and make a bit of a garden. Hello, cobblestone chicken. Welcome to the family. You'll see we've got some horses and a pig. And before I teleported to the library, we had other horses and a silky and a sheep. But the sheep's disappeared now. I had that happen the first time. I had a cow, and as soon as I teleported to the library, it disappeared. Obviously, I teleport far enough blocks away that they despawn. Anyway, I haven't got anything planned for over this side yet, so we might just see where everything takes us before we make a decision as to what's going to go on this side of the wall, or the room. So this is it. This is our main hub. This is the very center spot of the room, and everything's going to expand out from there. Now, unfortunately, I miscalculated and I've expanded out by 2 blocks on each side. So these 4 blocks are technically, it's the very center of the room. But I think that's okay. I think we can work with that. So let's go and have a look and see what our last quest was. You silly pig. Would you like a hand there? There we go. Let's see what our last quest was. And I believe it was harvest wheat, potatoes, and beetroot. And then we get access to the magic quest book. So let's go and have a look at doing that. Now I'm assuming when they say harvest, they just mean this. Look at that, farm life completed. Check your quest book. Ooh. And we get, well, before we look at that, let's have a look at what we got. It's a pretty green tomb. Ooh. Tome? I think it might actually be a tome. English, Crafty. English. Alright, so let's put some beetroots back down again, and we'll go and put a few more seeds back down. Definitely going to need more wheat, and we're going to put the potatoes back down. Oh, a normal chicken. That's pretty cool. And we might see if I can find my home. suspect I've used my hoe. I must have. Maybe we can make another one. Stone hoe. There we go. Beautiful. Let's just quickly do a little bit of farming. And then we can carry on with the quests. How many seeds? We've just got 1 beetroot seed, so we might as well put that in there. Nice, beautiful, perfect. We have a... no. Yes. Farming chest. And as you can see, I've already got some beetroot seed. Beetroot soup. My goodness, tongue-tied. We're going to hold off on doing the magical quest book at the moment. I want to get a bit more of the main quest book done, and you'll see why when we get through it. So let's go and get a few more quests from there done and see how far we go. Since we're in the farming mood, why not make things a little easier and make a botany pot? Craft and place down a botany pot. And we get 4 grass blocks. I'm not sure I need the 4 grass blocks, but we'll take them. We'll take them. It'll be fine. We can make it work. Right, how do we make a botany pot? Let's have a look. But turns out I'm in capitals today. I like yelling at people. Alright, so we've got an earth rune, a flower pot, and terracotta. Now, terracotta is made from clay. So, I am thinking it will be the same way. No, I need to look up terracotta. Look up terra... I'm not going to try and spell it. There is no standard terracotta? Okay, whatever. Well, we know that's going to be clay bricks, so we're going to assume the recipe is exactly the same, regardless of whether it is from. Where did I put those last blocks? There, we've got 4 clay blocks there, and I believe the clay blocks are made in this beauty by adding dust, which I don't believe we have any dust, but I do have the ability to get dust. So let's go and do that. Get a few pieces of clay, our hammer. Oh, so much faster when you can do the compression. Right, and as you can see, we've hit day 26. I've been gone through about 20 odd days, I think, doing most of this work, but that's okay. It's been a lot of fun, so I'm not too complaining about it. Are you delivering presents of cobblestone? Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. I think. Yes, definitely. My cobblestone chest is starting to look a little empty. Right, well, we've got a fair chunk of dust now. And I have 2 buckets that I can use for water. So let's do that. Let me just rearrange my inventory here, so things can be a little bit easier. So we go dust. There we go. Gotta remember how to do this again. Right. Click, click. Sweet. And let's get collecting. Now, I do also believe standard recipe, 4 clay balls to make bricks. And we only needed 4 terracotta. So for now, I'm only going to do 4. We'll see where we go with that. Right, so the other thing we had to find was the earth rune. If we look up runes in here, you'll see we've got a whole collection of these. Now, we do already have, oops, that, we do already have, somewhere around, I believe in here, a spirit rune, which we could make a wand with, but we're not going to. But to make the plant, the botany pot, we need the earth rune, which needs a clay block and earth essence. Oh, that's pretty cool. So in all my diggings, these were the essences I was talking about last time. So in this case, we need those. And we shall make, or we can make 2 earth runes. Do we make two? Why not? Because trust me, one thing you're going to need is a lot of essences. These are going to become an issue at some point because we definitely don't have enough of them yet. But that's okay. And how I know this is because I have a personal world I'm doing, which is set up almost identically to this to help me go through bits and pieces and make sure that I know what I'm doing. Because trust me, I don't know what I'm doing half the time. Have we got the furnace? Yes, we have. Fantastic. Love the levels I'm getting here. Okay, so now we can make a flower pot for sure. And there it is. There's our botany pot. And we can make one. And that should be it. Okay, what did the... We didn't read the quest book properly, did we? Craft and place down a botany pot. I've got to place it down. Okay. Placing it down. Botanist! Woohoo! There we go. And it's complete. And I got a botany pot book, which is going to be handy. You need to add grass, dirt, sand, or other soils, i.e. tilled farmland, I believe. And you can do saplings or crops. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some... These are going to be interesting. I am going to place either dirt or grass in the pot and hoe the ground. Farm crops. To swap blocks or crops, you need to sneak and interact to empty it. This is the same process if you want to add a storage upgrade. The botany pot needs to be emptied first. It can be upgraded by adding a storage upgrade module to it. This will give the pot an inventory and allow it to store the generated materials. If you place a hopper under a botany pot, it'll break. Break it until it's been upgraded. Right. Thanks for reading. Alright, so I actually have a storage upgrade module. So what we're going to do is we're going to add this to it just so I can show you. Change this color, and now it's got all this inventory space that I can utilize, which is all pretty handy, to be quite honest. So let's find ourselves. I think what we might do is we might try and plant a sapling. And as I need apples, and from what I understand, the oak trees are the only ones that do apples. So I'm going to plant the dark oak sapling because I don't have an oak sapling. And let's see if we can get some apples from it. Or do I try and sieve a little bit of dirt and see if I can get an oak sapling? Let's do this. Because I would prefer an oak sapling. So let's just go and do this for a little while. And I love the fact that the horses stand up there and eat from the top of my chest. We're going to have to find a home for the botany pot. So and this is the things I was talking about in terms of what to do with the storage. We got an oak sapling. Look at that. Perfect. That worked out beautifully. Lots more plants, lots more seeds. Sugarcane, we're definitely going to need to plant that in a botany pot. And some stone rock, which, well, left some stuff behind. Don't do that. I believe the stone rock goes in. Sorry about this. This one, here we go. So we can put that in there. And we'll go and shove those in there like that. Beautiful. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about doing, maybe this area or over in the storage where we can put this on top of a chest and we can have like that storage room just pumping out this sort of stuff. So what I think I'll do is I think we will break that down. We'll grab some soil, dirt, and we will get over here for now. I'm not going to put it in the room because that would involve digging it out. But I am going to put it here so we can get it going, which will give us hopefully some apples and some trees. Now, there we go. When I click on there, you'll see it. It's a pretty slow process, I will freely admit, but hopefully that will soon give us what we need in the way of trees. Let's put this book in here so we've got it somewhere safe. Let's go and see what the next quest is all about. Oh, we'll claim a reward. I definitely want those 4 grass blocks. That'd be awesome. So shall we do some arts and crafts? And let's make a porcelain totem. Hint, if you're a little confused, then it's probably time to explore the magic quests. And there we go. There's our subtle hint that we need to start doing the magic book. Now, what we're going to find is we're going to be dropping backwards and forwards between the, there's 3 books that we're going to end up utilising. There's the magic book, there's this one, the main quest book, and then there's also the, oh, hello horsey, there's also the cow one. Now the chickens will come into it a little bit later on. They're kind of almost a side quest, they're not really necessary, and they're more for collecting resources. So not as vital, I would say, as the rest of these books are. So we are going to make an attempt with the magic quest book. Wait, that was the wrong button. There we go. Magic quest book. Alright, so let's reverse up and pick up that. So magic quest book. Where are you? There you are. Let's have a read. Let's see what it says. Welcome to the Stoneblock 2 Magical Quest Tomb. In here, you'll follow along with the magic related quests. Now it's time to get into the magical side of things. Have you spotted that new shiny ore amongst the stone yet? Oh yes, we have. The new ore is called essence ore, and when it's mined it'll drop mixed essences types as well as one spirit essence. But that's always guaranteed, that spirit essence. So we have to collect 2 of each of the different types, and we will get essence ore and grass block. So that's cool. Let's go and grab those, because I've already got most of those from all my digging out. Or we might just grab that chicken egg because they might come in handy a little bit later. So we need 2 of each. So that should be relatively easy to put into our inventory, I'm thinking. Let's see what it says. That was it. Heart of Magic completed. Alright, fantastic. So we'll grab our claim our reward. Now that you have your hands on some different essences, it's time to put them to good use. You can craft runes. These magical powerful runes have unique properties that'll really help you on your adventures through Stoneblock 2. And they will, trust me. Oh, and this is starting to get in some really cool stuff. So, we need to craft 1 earth rune, which we've already got. We need to craft a water rune and a spirit rune. So, the secret to all of these is clay. And clay is the most cumbersome thing to get hold of. Actually, before we do that, let's just fix up our inventory. I don't think we need the earth one because we have one and we have a spirit one. So it's only really the water one we need, right? So let's go grab water. That might be helpful. Yay for the infinite water source. Who was the genius who decided to put that in? Wonder, wonder, wonder. It's probably one of you guys. Don't think it was me. Help? Wow, that made me sad. What am I doing? Right, should we try this again? Water, dust, dust. Alright, so we've got 1 clay block. We jump down here and we can make a water rune. And runes, not ruins. Very, very big distinction there. Right, let's see how we go. We can claim our rewards. Let's go. One great use of runes is with porcelain totems. Now, if you recall, just a few minutes ago, we were looking at that in our normal quest book. So this is really exciting. When mixed, it'll create a new totem that'll replicate that mob type. Then if you place them into a witch water cauldron full of witch water, it'll bring it to life. I've got to craft a blaze totem, a chicken totem, and create a slime using a slime totem. So, my favourite, I'm going to die to a slime. Ah, well. It will be what it will be. Right, let's put the egg away where we can keep it safe. And there's our witch water bucket. Woof. We've got some more clay, that's fantastic. Just going to put a few more things away. We'll put that away. We might put a wood in here because I don't really have a chest for the woods yet. We'll keep the dust on us because we're going to need to make more clay. The essence ore can go in here with the rest of the essence ore. And I'm going to put the bricks. I'll put the bricks in here as well because they're kind of a bit random at the moment. And the water essence can go back to here. Now, we need to make these beautiful totems. So let's have a quick look at how to make a totem. And there they all are. Look at them all. You've got an LA, a chicken, a cow, a frog, a guardian, pillager, a porcelain one, a ravager, a slime, a wandering trader, and a villager. Now the porcelain is your base. So if you look at all of these, you'll see up in this top left corner, they all require at least, oh, except for obviously that because that's the base, they all require that base porcelain totem. So we need to create that first. And to create that first, we need all these items, and it's going to use up my spirit root, which is fine. It's okay. We can deal with that. So let's just quickly make a couple of clay blocks. And of course the easiest way to do this is in a bucket of, a barrel of water. Now, something I have done in my other world is I've made a setup with multiple, and it's going to be handy, trust me, with multiple barrels. So I think we might look at doing something like that very shortly, because you'll find that we are going to need a whole lot of clay very quickly, and it really is the only way to make clay. Alright, so let's jump in here again. We'll make a porcelain totem. Now the first one I think I'll make will be the slime totem. The reason I'm going to make that is because we've got to actually kill a slime, so I'm going to need to grab myself a sword as well. Well, I've got to create a real slime. You know what slimes are like in Bedrock, right? They're really nasty, and I'm not a big fan. And I'm going to die, because that's just the way life is. I'm not sure where I'm going to spawn, and I can't remember if I left keep inventory on. So it's going to be interesting to see. So let's make the slime totem. And we need to make a... Oh, that's right. We need to make a cauldron, because to make this... No, that's not how you spell cauldron. C-U. No, C-A. U. Wait, what? There we go. The witch cauldron. This is what we need to make. Look, and to make that, I didn't even realize we needed the porcelain totem. That's a lot of iron. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 bits of iron. Wow. I don't think I've got anywhere near enough iron. I'm going to have to do some grinding, or at least some sieving, and I'll come back in a little while when I've got enough iron to be able to make the cauldron. Alright, bear with me. I will see you in just a few minutes. Welcome back in. I've spent a little bit of time, a few minutes there, just grinding away to get everything we need to make the iron. It's now almost done smelting, which is fantastic, and I realised I forgot to do an important part. Notice there's been a few more totems added now, which is kind of exciting too. Enderman? Yeah, no, I don't think so. Anyway, we need to make another porcelain totem, and to do that we need to make another spirit rune, which, if I remember rightly, should be 1 clay block and surround it by spirit. Look at that, there we go, there's our spirit essence, and now we should be able to make our porcelain totem, and I believe this should be pretty close to being finished. Perfect. So now we should be able to make our cauldron. So there we go, we can make 2 actually, but we're not going to, we're just making the 1, and then we're going to make the witch's cauldron. Now, this is a very special, and I'm a little concerned because, yeah, okay, let's claim, we've made the porcelain totem, so we can now claim this one. We'll claim some normal ones. Here we go, this is what I was wondering where it was. Craft and place down the witch's cauldron, and then we get access to the cows, which will also become handy very, very shortly, and as you'll see. So let's just go and place this down, and I am going to place this down over here because I think this is going to be the best place for it. Now, a little bit of a secret with this, and it is something that potentially might be the next quest. So let's see. And this is liquid crafting. Here we go. The guide to the witch cauldron. A little bit of a secret that you need to know. So the witch cauldron is a unique cauldron as it has magical properties, but first you're going to need some water and some mycelium, and that's a little secret. These two ingredients will create the witch water. A bucket will also be needed to obviously move the liquids around. By placing a witch cauldron onto some mycelium, it'll convert any water inside it into witch water, which then can be used for a variety of things. Witch water will hurt a player, but it has some unique effects on other mob types. It's up to you to find out what happens when certain mob types come in contact with it. When the witch cauldron is full of the witch water, you can add a crafted porcelain totem to it. This process will make the porcelain totem come to life. You can see what porcelain totems can be crafted in the crafting table, but these require runes and clay to craft, which we already know. So, our next quest, we'll claim that. The diorite. So the next quest is going to go into the machinery, which is going to be pretty cool. So I think we'll put that one off on hold for a little bit. And we are going to go through the cows. That's going to be cool to look at. We're going to go through and do a little bit of the magical quest tomb to get some of these totem things done. And then we're going to have a look at the cow quest because it will come in handy very shortly. So let's go and see. Now that I've got the witch's cauldron. Oh, I need to find my mycelium, which I've put in a very safe place. And do I still have a crook? No, I don't have a crook. Let's see if I can just quickly make a crook. That one. Since I used it all up. I'm cutting down trees because I don't particularly want to lose grass blocks. Okay, is this going to let me do it? There we go. Beautiful. That is all ready to do its beautiful thing. Look at that, it's already changing. Ooh, spooky, spooky witches. Spooky, spooky witches. Alright, sorry, I'll stop being slightly crazy. Put that away. And let's see, what was the next quest in this one? We still need to craft a blaze totem and craft a chicken totem. So let's go and have a look at the blaze totem because we have the slime one and I just need to wait for the witch's water to do its thing. So we'll have a look at the chicken and the blaze totem. So we need to go into here to do that, don't we? We're going to need to make some more porcelain. The chicken totem, we need an earth rune and an air rune. And for the blaze totem, we need a fire rune and a light rune. And no, I will not be putting that in witch water for quite some time because blazes terrify me. However, let's go quickly make these, and I think after that we'll call it a day because that's probably been the limit of how long this episode really needs to be. But if we can get this one last quest, we get this totem quest out of the way, it'll be a good start for next chapter. So, blaze totem. Oops, you know what I need? The fire rune. So the fire rune, we're going to need a bunch more spirit essence. So we'll grab that. I think that'll be quite handy. We're going to need the fire essence. We're going to need some air essence. We're going to need some light essence. What else did we need for the chicken? Earth. Air and earth. Fire and light. We needed the earth essence as well. Perfect. Right, let's go and get ourselves a little bit more clay. And we can then start making up some of these totems. So we also need... Okay, so this is going to give us... We need two porcelains. Oh god, there's a skelly! Skelly's my fave. I forgot that. We need 2 spirit rain. I hadn't forgotten it, but I forgot it needed all the clay. Alright, let's make 2 spirit runes first. 1, 2. Alright, perfect. And then I need way more clay, don't I? Oh, this is gonna be monotonous. We can do it, we can do it, we can do it. Come on, let's be positive. Put some cherry like music on and we just go for it. Make ourselves a ton of clay. Okay, so we can make 2 of those. Perfect. Beautiful. Right, chicken. So we need 1, 2, we need 4 more pieces of clay. Well, we can do this. We can do this. Easy as. I could make more buckets, I suppose. Alright. Oh, water first, then the clay. Water first, then the clay. I'm going to repeat myself many, many times. I'm old, you know, it's what old people do. Why did I'm a silly goose. Right, 1 more. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, let's try and put water into a sieve and see what happens. I think I might have some of that. No, I'm not even going to joke about that because I have members of my family that suffer from dementia, so it's not nice. Not nice at all. Okay, what do we got here? Light rune and that one. Nice. There we go. Running out of room, running out of room. Just go put all these essences back. I think we've got all 4 essences, all 4 runes now, haven't we? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, beautiful. So we should be able to go 1 blaze, 1 chicken, and we already have our slime. And the next thing I need to do is make a sword. Oh, we just hit on this one, couldn't we? That one. Stone sword. Make a couple because I'm probably going to go through 1. And let's go and see how our witch water is doing because this will be telling. Oh, I was going to make... Actually, do I have a piece of iron left? I do, and I have some wood. I was going to make myself a shield. I'm not very good at using a shield, as you're about to find out. But it might be a little bit more handy than I think. And I can at least pretend to know what I'm doing since I've got no armor on. And I'm about to take on... Oh, there it is. There's the witch water. Looking purpley beautiful. Alright. Ah, there we go. So I do know what I'm doing. Look at this. It's all these little ones. Those ones aren't so bad. That one. Those big ones. Okay, little ones I'm not so scared of. They don't hurt me. Although I don't really want to kill my worm if I can avoid it. Right, there we go. Look at that. Beautiful. And I survived. Woohoo! That's pretty amazing for me. Trust me. That's pretty amazing for me. Oh. 1 too many F5s. Okay, so... Now that we've got the slime, we've got the... Oh, I'm assuming it happened. I heard the ting. Yeah, there we go. Mini mobs completed. Check your quest book. So there we go. How many have we done today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We've done 7. That's a really, really, really good amount of quests to have completed today. So I'm stoked about that. Right, let's go and complete... Was it this one? Beautiful. Complete. Nice. Well, I think what we're going to do is we are going to leave it there. We've got 2 really awesome quests that we can take on Oh, I got another slime token. Yeah. We've got 2 really awesome quests we can take on. And next time round. And we've also got this fantastic book here, which moos at us, which is our cow quest book, which will be really cool to go through as well. So what we might do is we might make a start on that next time round, but we'll see how things go. In the meantime, I'll do a little bit more cleaning up. Obviously, I'll try and get rid of some of these chests and make a little bit more of a better storage system over there. Might see if I can make a few more botany pots and get a few more of the trees and maybe some of our farm crop stuff in those, because that would be really, really cool to have those in the botany pots as well, so we can have this all as just plain grass. But anyway, that I think that's gonna be it. I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciated it, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you do, so you can see more. And I hope you all have a fantastic, fantastic day. Bye!